going from the perspective of viewer to now being a part of it and getting to know all the fans and the whole family that's around the show, it's been a crazy experience.
We have to be brave in this life we have, simply to exist now.
All right, guys, I have a very special in-studio guest, Nicolas Cantu from The Walking Dead World Beyond. All right, so I've been a big fan of the series since the first season. You know, I've read a lot of the comic books. This is one of the most successful franchises of all time when it comes to television and, you know, sci-fi and all that stuff. What happens on this spin-off? What is this a spin-off? Is this in the same universe? Talk to me about that.
Yeah. This is Walking Dead World Beyond. We're the second spin-off in the Walking Dead universe. And first off, it feels like such an honor to join such a large property and to be a part of this world now. It's crazy. But in our show, we're going through an adventure through the eyes of teenagers. So as opposed to some of the other characters on The Walking Dead who are a little bit older, we provide a new perspective. Because when I was watching The Walking Dead, the character I would always tie myself to is Carl, because I was like 9 or 10 when the first show came out, and so I would always watch and be like, oh, I love Carl. So now it's like, I guess we can bring that relatability to a bunch of different kind of teenagers, and so our show is about this journey that they take across the country to find a very special person, and it's a fun ride, and I hope people enjoy it.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your character.
Elton Ortiz is a Latin teenager. He's 14 years old and he's an orphan of the apocalypse. Both of his parents were unfortunately killed the night everything went crazy. But he's very analytical, he's smart, he's kind of like the brains of the group. We have 4 teenagers going out on this journey and he's kind of like the brains of the operation.
You're playing yourself in that way?
Well, I guess you could say that. Thank you.
You sound like a smart guy.
Thank you. Yeah, so I mean, I brought some of myself into that character for sure. And it was just super fun to bring him to life. I love Elton. What lies ahead, and it's not going to be easy, but we're going to make our lives count. Not because we're the last generation, because we're the beginning. But
wow. Well, so you're watching a show like this growing up. Did it ever occur to you that, oh, you know, among the things I want to do is act, and this is a good show to act on. Maybe one day I'll act on a show like this, and now you're acting on the show.
The show like that. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. I don't know how to feel about it really, because it's such a big universe, and growing up watching it, it's like going from the perspective of viewer to now being a part of it and getting to know all the fans and the whole family that's around the show. It's been a crazy experience.
Let's get to know you a little bit more too. Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in San Antonio, Texas. I was born in Austin, and we moved here to Los Angeles 5 years ago to pursue this little acting thing.
Do you consider yourself a Texas guy?
I'd say in some ways yes, and in some ways no. I've kind of lost a little bit of my Texas.
You got a California thing going on.
I think I do. I mean,
I think maybe you're more your birthplace. Maybe you're a little bit. You come off as a little more
Austin. Yeah, Austin's like the California of Texas. But I used to say y'all a lot.
Okay.
And now being in California has turned more into like dude and dudes. Yeah. You know, I mean, it's just growing up in different places. But I used to say y'all, and now it's gone away from me. I'm becoming a different person.
Well, what is it like to be a teen actor during COVID? Like, what are the auditions like? Are you guys going on auditions for potential shoots? Like, what's the industry going through?
I mean, first off, it's very, very slow. I'm definitely going crazy, not working as much as I used to. But when we do get auditions, usually it's done through Zoom or something like that, where you just prop up your phone, and it's not exactly like a self-tape where you just send in a video, because with that you can do multiple takes. It's just like a virtual meeting. But I haven't been on set for anything during COVID except for a voiceover project. And that was pretty nuts because it was only 2 engineers and me and my mom, and we went into the booth and they had like a new pair of headphones for every guy that came in, and they had to like sanitize everything. But I've never been on like a set for on-camera stuff, so I don't know how that is, but it's been pretty crazy. I mean, it's different times that we're living in.
Well, now you have you know, a show that's going to be out featuring you, so that's good. You're going to be out there, so hopefully when things pick up, you're going to be on the minds of a lot of people.
I'm excited.
Yeah. ¿Habla español?
Sí, pues mi mamá me enseñó cómo hablar español.
Mira, tú sabes, mami, ven, ¿está cómoda venir para acá? Sí, mira, ponte al lado de tu hijo.
Come on.
Sí.
Entonces mi mamá me enseñó cómo hablar español y ella... ¿A dónde naciste? ¿La Ciudad de México?
Sí, habla para que te cojas. Sí.
Sí, yo nací en México, en la Ciudad de México.
Sí. Y se criaron en Texas.
Sí.
Sí, bueno, más bien Nicolás nació ahí, pero su hermano mayor nació en Chicago y el más chiquito en Miami.
Ah,
O sea
sí, yo
que
soy de
nos-
Miami.
Nos mudábamos
Ah, qué
mucho.
padre.
¿Qué tuviste en tu hijo cuando era niño, chiquito, que te deciste, te fijaste que él tenía talento como actor?
Yo quiero oír eso.
Sí.
¿Qué,
Te
qué
lo he
viste?
dicho, te
Sí.
lo he dicho. Pues mira, tenía 7 años y se paró enfrente de una cámara y era muy natural, o sea, no le tenía miedo a la cámara, no nada. Otra cosa es que se aprendía los diálogos rapidísimo, o sea, los scripts y todo eso que tenía que hacer. Se los aprendía de una manera increíble, o sea, en 2 segundos. A esa edad hizo un video como para
Fue
una
comercial.
compañía de San Antonio con muchas palabras, fue en inglés, con muchas palabras grandes y todo, ¿no? Entonces, como que hablaba sin prompt, sin nada, se aprendió todo de memoria, como que le vi el talento y además fue MC de un show para los Spurs. Y era
Sí,
una
los San
cosa
Antonio Spurs,
chiquita
sí.
de San Antonio Spurs. Y él enfrente de 500 personas haciendo el AMC, la cámara volando en su cara, o sea, todo como que muy normal, no se ponía nervioso, no nada. Entonces eso como que ahí
No
vi el
podían decir, no,
potencial.
porque tú eres la mamá y tú crees que tu hijo es perfecto, pero la verdad, no. Todo el mundo puede ver que él sí
Todo mundo.
tiene el talento. Dude, you're an amazing guy. You have an amazing mom. I can't wait to check out this season of Walking Dead, The World Beyond. It seems really cool. It really does seem like a whole different chapter, you know, with a whole new way to look at things. And I think you got some big things on the horizon.
Thank you so much, man.
Stay healthy, and thanks for being here on LA TV.